Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations, but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Usc Trojans, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. This one is out of bounds, a mistake on a simple opening kickoff. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He's brought down out at the 46. And the Trojans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
The first drive of the game, instead of punting and hitting the opponent deep, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He's past the marker and still going. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Rodriguez. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Gain of 1. Brings up second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And it's caught. Touchdown, Trojans. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, why not keep it on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up for this offense. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Booker. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. And the Ducks trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. It's second and goal now, back from the 14-yard line.
It's now second and goal.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. They prevent the touchdown. Ball be spotted at the 3.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. As a design quarterback keeper. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair.
Well, I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Usc offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Past the 20. Touchdown, Southern California. Made the defense look slow that time.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Testing the defense with a throw downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry-up.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
2nd and 10 here. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. The pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
That's the end of the first quarter. USC 14, Oregon 7.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They can't slow him down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. The Ducks line up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Catch hauled in here over the middle, and he'll be brought down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it.
42 Spider.
From the shotgun, drops back. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Trojans offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Tailback with another carry. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Offense in hurry-up mode. They'll try the right here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
4th down.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Oregon.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. A little bit less than 30 seconds to go before halftime, and it'll be 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Rodriguez. Got him. He's sacked. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
They'll tackle him out across the 20. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. Is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Oregon Ducks will take over 1st and 10.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. On the junior. Gets home making a sack there.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Ducks. That puts them on top in the second half.
Well, that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw. But really, it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. There's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important 2nd down play coming up. And now the running back's got it again. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. And the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. The back's got it again. Running through the tackle. Tackled, but first down.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. He'll hand it off. Powering through. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. In the clear at the 25. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, USC. Still no answer from this offense. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
The Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed of that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. USC offense is back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Rodriguez. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll try to run for the first down. Football knocked loose in the backfield. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Oregon 28, USC 21.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Touchdown, SC. This offense cannot be stopped. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
He does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter.
28 all.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They're going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And at first down, they go right back to him. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Ducks with first and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And now the handoff. Fighting him off. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense gets the football back. Very lucky. Still have a chance now. The important third down play coming up. Can he get there on the ground? And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that first down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
Breaking free at the 35. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Trying to find room. It's Jackson. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Timeout call by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. How much can they pick up on third down? Try a field goal from here will be 57 yards. And here's the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Going the other way, can they catch him? At the 10. Look at him run through those tacklers. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
We are all even, less than a minute to go. Another handoff to him on second and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Keeping it on the ground here. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
What a stop by this defense here on third down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation, and 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
And that one's straight down the middle. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get into field goal position quickly. He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial